you basically have to intake it up and then drop it off. That takes a lot of time. What I would do is I would look for cubes that look like this, and I will tell you some teams do this. And that's all they do. So if you have the cube at a, like if you see that there's, so if they scored a green, if blue scored a green, right now you can actually change the game by 5 points just by doing that. And so some of you can actually grow. I can see you guys building lifts. So you should do that. The last thing I would say is that, do you mind flipping your arm out really quick? And do you mind raising up your intake? That will score every tower except for the tall tower. You don't need to grow in order to score on 5 of the 7 towers. Obviously, you're never going to score on their alliance tower. Really, if you're spending a lot of time building just to get this one tower, and in the same strategy, all you do is build something that does this, and then L takes out, what's easier, right? Like building really high, or just doing something that can score on all 5 towers, well, we'll say 6 of the towers except the middle one, right? So you're wasting sometimes a lot of energy growing. But what's the nice thing about those growers, like the ones that flip out and grab, that if you have a short stack, then you can build up on top of it. So what some teams did, this is what one of the top teams in California does, 21st Century is, they're scoring a 66 right now in their 1-minute skills run, just a lot, 66 points. What they do is they build 4 stack, and then they'll come back, or a 5 stack, and then they'll just stack on top of that. But they have to be pretty careful about it. And let's say you are someone that is facing someone like that. Let's say you're our team and you're a lift, and you're going up against 21st Century. It's great when there's something like this for them, because what they do is they come up to it and they grab all 4, and then they just pick it up and drive it back over here. But if you just do this, and this is what they should do if they feel that the other team is outperforming them, they should right away knock down everything and make it single. Because what has to happen then is the team has to do this. And that time spent takes a lot of time. So sometimes you get kind of wrapped up in your own world. You have to play your opponent. So if you know you're going up against a really good team that can score towers, but they have to do it 1 by 1, you want to knock down all the towers that exist as quickly as possible and make everything flat. Okay?